The concept of laziness is often perceived as a static, unchangeable personal flaw. This perception implies a permanent character defect rather than a temporary state or behavior. Such a view can lead individuals to experience feelings of helplessness and resignation. It suggests that the condition is inherent and beyond one's capacity to alter or improve. This fixed mindset can hinder motivation and efforts towards personal growth and change. The term untrained describes a dynamic state, not a fixed characteristic. It signifies a current absence of developed skill or proficiency in a specific area. Crucially, this state implies a capacity for improvement through dedicated effort. Systematic training and learning can transform an untrained individual or system. This distinction highlights a clear pathway for growth and skill acquisition. The distinction between laziness and untrained is fundamental in understanding human potential. Laziness often implies an inherent, unalterable characteristic or a lack of motivation. This label suggests a fixed trait, limiting the perception of an individual's ability to change. Conversely, being untrained indicates a current lack of skill or knowledge. This perspective highlights a capacity for growth, learning, and development. Recognizing this difference is crucial for fostering improvement and unlocking potential in individuals. Individuals often mislabel themselves as lazy when facing challenges. This self-identification leads to the belief that they lack discipline or consistency. They incorrectly perceive their current state as a fixed personal identity. Such misinterpretation can hinder growth by solidifying a temporary condition as a permanent trait. Self-identifying as lazy can hinder personal growth and development. This label often prevents individuals from recognizing their true potential. Perceived shortcomings are not inherent flaws, but undeveloped skills. These skills require cultivation and practice to be fully realized. Discipline is often mistakenly viewed as an inherent personal attribute. Many individuals expect discipline to manifest automatically without conscious effort. This perspective overlooks the true nature of discipline as a cultivated ability. Discipline is not innate, but rather a skill developed through consistent practice and effort. Discipline, like physical strength, requires consistent development. It is not an inherent trait, but a skill cultivated over time. The development of discipline mirrors the training of muscles. Consistent training and repetition are essential for its growth. Discipline is built incrementally through repeated actions. Sustained effort over time solidifies and strengthens disciplinary habits. Expecting high levels of discipline without prior training is a common misconception. This is comparable to anticipating physical strength without engaging in weightlifting exercises. Both discipline and strength require consistent, deliberate effort and practice to develop. The absence of dedicated effort invariably yields no tangible results in either domain. The sensation of being stuck often arises from a fundamental mismatch in expectations. Individuals frequently attempt to perform at a high level of discipline. However, this desired level of discipline has not been adequately trained or prepared for. This creates a gap between the expected performance and current capabilities. The discrepancy leads to a perceived failure in achieving the desired outcome. Consequently, this perception of failure contributes to the feeling of being unable to progress. Individuals often attempt high-level performance without adequate training or preparation. These attempts frequently result in failure, falling short of desired outcomes. When failure occurs, individuals tend to internalize the experience. This internalization leads to attributing the failure to their personal identity. They perceive the failure not as a lack of training, but as a personal deficiency. This misattribution can negatively impact self-perception and future endeavors. Individuals often misinterpret their struggles with tasks or goals. They tend to attribute these difficulties to inherent personal flaws. This leads to self-labeling, such as believing they are fundamentally lazy. This self-perception reinforces negative beliefs about their capabilities. The true root cause is often a lack of proper training or necessary skills. Recognizing the need for training, rather than self-blame, is crucial for growth. A critical perspective shift is essential for personal growth and progress. This shift involves moving away from self-judgment based on perceived failures. Instead of dwelling on past mistakes, focus on forward-looking strategies. The new approach initiates a process of self-training for discipline. Discipline is cultivated through consistent effort and structured practice. This reframing of self-perception is fundamental for achieving sustained progress. Effective training discipline emphasizes a strategic approach to skill development. It prioritizes focusing on small, manageable repetitions rather than overwhelming efforts. This methodology avoids intense, unsustainable efforts from the initial stages of training. The core principle involves taking incremental steps, building progress gradually. Consistent, small advancements are crucial for sustained improvement and skill mastery. Building discipline is most effectively achieved through consistent, regular actions. These sustained efforts are more impactful than sporadic, intense bursts of activity. High-intensity efforts are often difficult to maintain over extended periods. Therefore, regularity and persistence are key to fostering lasting discipline. Establishing a repeatable structure for actions is crucial for developing discipline. This structure provides a clear framework for consistent practice. Consistency in actions is a cornerstone of habit formation and skill acquisition. The framework makes the process of developing discipline more predictable. Predictability reduces uncertainty, making adherence to practices easier. Ultimately, this structured approach makes the achievement of discipline more attainable. Effective training discipline prioritizes foundational practices over immediate perfection. The focus should not be on achieving extreme intensity from the outset. Instead, consistent execution of basic principles is paramount. This approach builds a strong base for long-term progress and skill development. A practical model for training discipline focuses on simplicity. It involves setting one simple, easily understood rule. This approach reduces cognitive load and decision fatigue. The rule must be actionable and clear for effective implementation. The next step in behavioral change is the consistent execution of a simple rule. This rule must be applied daily to initiate the habit formation process. Regular repetition is crucial for transforming an action into a consistent habit. Daily execution serves to reinforce the desired behavior over time. Consistency builds the foundation for lasting behavioral integration and automaticity. Consistent daily execution of established rules is crucial for progress. Tracking this execution provides tangible evidence of ongoing effort. This evidence serves to demonstrate the accumulation of effort over time. It quantifies the commitment to a specific task or objective. Such tracking mechanisms are vital for maintaining accountability. Ultimately, this process ensures sustained progress and goal achievement. Continuous growth is achieved by gradually increasing the difficulty of rules or introducing new challenges. This method prevents overwhelming individuals, ensuring sustained engagement and learning. The core principle involves a slow, deliberate progression of complexity. Each step builds upon previous knowledge, reinforcing understanding without excessive cognitive load. This gradual approach is vital for effective and continuous development in any learning process. Discipline training focuses on simplicity as a core principle. The process avoids unnecessary complexity to ensure effective learning. Progression is another key characteristic, building skills incrementally. This structured approach facilitates gradual development and mastery. The objective is to ensure sustainability and long-term adherence to the training. By being simple and progressive, discipline training promotes lasting behavioral change. Consistent application of a new behavior is crucial for habit formation. After a period of consistent effort, the behavior begins to feel easier. This ease indicates the initial stages of the behavior becoming a habit. It also signifies a reduction in mental resistance associated with the new action. Consistent practice over approximately 1 month is crucial for behavioral change. This consistent effort transforms a new action into a routine. The trained behavior then becomes an integrated part of daily life. It integrates seamlessly, requiring minimal conscious effort for execution. Consistent practice over 3 months leads to significant personal transformation. This transformation integrates the practice into one's fundamental identity. The change is not due to alterations in inherent traits or predispositions. Instead, it stems from the sustained effort of consistent training. This training effectively reshapes established behavioral patterns. Consequently, it also modifies an individual's self-perception and identity. Labeling oneself lazy provides comfort by externalizing responsibility for inaction. This self-identification removes the immediate pressure for personal change. Conversely, cultivating discipline demands consistent effort and dedication. Discipline ultimately empowers individuals with control over their actions and outcomes.